over, Batman. There is a new superhero in town standing up to bullies. I want you to meet Captain Encouragement. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Wow, I love your outfit. First of all, the yellow boots, patent leather. Where'd you find those?
Size 14. It was a search. It was really a genuine search to find these boots.
So, Captain Encouragement, what's on your hands, on the back of your hands?
They say smile more.
Smile more. Yes. And then you've got the smiley face right there.
Wait for it. We've got the big smiley face. Yes.
That's really incredible. Yes. And there is a method to this crazy madness.
Yes.
You're having fun, but this is a very serious subject.
Yeah.
Bullying.
Captain Encouragement essentially came from a necessity for change. I traveled the country and I started noticing that my generation was genuinely sad, and they weren't responding well. Like I would talk to people about their passions, and they'd be like, "Well, I don't know what my passion is." I'm like, "Well, this is your life. Like you should know what your passion is. This is your existence." And then I actually spent like 30 minutes the other day convincing someone of their worth, and it was someone younger than me. It's like, you just got here. And the third leading cause of death right now amongst my generation is suicide. And it shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't be trying to leave when we just got here. And I think it comes from a negative mentality that just stems from all this lack of encouragement, lack of love. And I created a character because I started walking around the city telling people to have a great day, and I watched it change their demeanor as if they'd never heard a positive statement in their life.
There's just so much oppression and stress.
Yeah.
And then the whole bullying message. How you've got this actual, comic book that you've created, anti-bullying.
Yes, and we created it to create a tangible medium for kids to grasp a concept about bullying, because we're addressing bullying in a very interesting way, like just battling it, hand-to-hand combat. Like that just perpetuates violence, and we're not going to get out of this cycle unless we actually change the way we react to it. And this is what came out of it. It was a lot of work, but it was totally worth it. And when I go to the schools and interact with the kids, and they're getting it. They're like understanding the concept of change. They're wanting, drop my goggles. They're wanting to create a difference. They're saying, "Oh, Mom, I get it. I know how to defeat bad guys with kindness and compassion." It's like, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
And that really just changes their whole demeanor.
It does. And
they're embracing the message.
They are. And they're like, "Oh, well, we can beat these bad guys, but we don't have to use violence." Like, yes, that'll stop it. Maybe the response to violence won't be violence, and maybe the initial act of violence won't be violence.
Honestly, this is a message that adults can use as well.
Yeah.
Encouragement, defeating bullies with love and kindness. That's a message for all of us. And you're working with the Rotary on this.
Yeah. I actually, when I came to Northern California about a year ago, I plugged into a club, Rotary Club, and I'm like, "Oh, well, what do you guys do?" It's like, "Well, it's a club around the world. They have 1.2 million members, and they're trying to change the world. It's a bunch of like-minded individuals trying to make a difference." And so I was like, "Oh my God, this totally goes in coalition with like what I'm doing." So I put, actually, the first character is a super Rotarian, and so I was like, "Well, we can change the world," because that's like why I'm here. I don't care about the money. I don't care about any of it. And Rotary doesn't either. And I met this group.
It's about making a difference.
It's about changing this world.
And you are doing that, and you're doing it very well.
Thank you.
You so much, Captain Encouragement, for coming and sharing that positive message for us.
Thank you.
I think we're all encouraged. I think everyone would agree out there. Thanks for coming.